Bada bing, bada boom. Bam. Like this. Hello.
And it's rolling.
Hello, we are Thalassophobia.
Howdy.
Who came up with the name, by the way?
I'd say that's a Mark.
Really?
That's a Mark choice.
You afraid of water?
He hates
I
swimming.
feel as if a lot of people are afraid of deep open water. You know, you jump into like a big body of water off a boat and you get that, you know, everything's cool and fine, and then you kind of look down and then you get that like butthole puckering feeling, you know, just like oh shit. And I don't know, it's kind of like a universal thing. I feel as if, but I like the name, and you know.
Yeah, the name was conceived, I think, about 5-6 years ago now, when we were recording vocals. I think before, honestly, any of the other members had even joined the project.
Yeah, it was just two of us.
Just two of us.
So the group started at just the two of you, right?
Yeah. It started even before that. I mean, like, some of the songs go even further back to a previous band that was in existence. But really, the inklings of Thalassophobia are Mark and I,
Yeah.
Right. All of production, right?
A lot of production, yeah. There's a lot of work that goes into making albums, especially if you're doing it on your own independently. You know, it's a long-term project. You got to break it up into smaller steps, and you know that's what we did. Like a lot of these songs, like I said, had been even written prior to the band being formed. So songs are written, first step, then they're demoed out, then you know we start recording different instruments. So the guitars were recorded first, and then vocals. And then drums, and then bass, and second guitars, I believe. And then you have to mix it, and you have to master it, and all of that takes quite a while. I think, like the entire process probably ranged from anywhere from 2 to 3 years. I think. Really from like the conception of the project to the album being released.
It's a lot of juggling.
There's a lot of juggling. Yeah, I have the. I'm grateful to have a studio in my place where I can record. Pretty much all of the music I've ever released has been in the studio in my basement. So I've got a drum kit down there and amps and computer. I've been doing music production now for over a decade, so I'm pretty well versed in all things music production related. So I know how to get to the end product. It just all these smaller steps, they all take quite a bit of time, and you have to reach these goals before the next step.
Yeah, we're currently writing the new album. We have like how many songs? Like
Halfway done.
We're like
5 out of 8 songs.
Yeah, 5 out of 8. So
Yep.
you know,
Nice. What are we gonna expect then?
Good question.
it's a good question.
We do have a single out right now that you can check out called The Tides That Creep. That's coming from the album that we have coming up.
As far as expected dates, I think we're planning to try to finish writing the album by the end of the year. I think that's a good, it's 2025 at the time of this interview.
Early mid 2026, we can get that.
Early to mid 2026, I'd say is a good ballpark timeline. Even earlier would be great, but I mean, earlier would be great, but I'd say the later range of our expected release would probably be early to mid 2026 with hopeful earlier release anticipated.
So Thalassophobia, even the lyrics on first and second album is gonna be about water or something else?
Well, I kind of do it's not just water. There are some songs about water because I was like, let's go with the gimmick because like, I don't know, we had the t-shirts and everything, and I was like, whatever. But you know, like as far as anything, like I kind of
not a gimmick. It's a way of life.
It's a way of life. But no, I kind of incorporate like, you know, personal like issues, or like maybe even like just the way I feel about certain things, or like, you know, there's or it might just be like horror stuff, but like as far as it goes, I feel out the song, and then that's what I write. It's not I don't like nothing's set in stone. I feel it out, and that's when I come up with my lyrics.
You got some stuff on like Warhammer and all sorts of stuff, right?
Yeah, there's one on like Nurgle, and there's there's one on Sathagwa from the Cthulhu mythos. There's like one about a dude that literally just lets himself deteriorate into fucking massive like bubbling fucking flesh that's got a whole bunch of fucking maggots and flies burrowing in him, and he likes it just because he's lonely. You know, it's there's like a bunch of different fucked up things. You can read into it, but are those lyrics even on fucking Spotify? Or?
Yeah, they're all on Spotify.
I can't see. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I don't know. It's all about how I feel about like the song. I don't just like go and be like, this is gonna be this. It's more like I listen to the notes, I listen to how it builds up, and then I kind of come up with my own composition for it.
So how about each like how does like your personal taste affect the sound of Thalassophobia?
Good question.
Very good question. We all bring a lot of different influences into the band. You know, we all have a middle ground that we adhere to, and sometimes there's differing opinions, and we have to find ways to compromise in all of our varying tastes and such. You know, more recently, what we've been trying to do is hash things out a lot in the studio. So we'll try to come up with ideas more organically. A lot of the songs we have written as well are just either from one of the three of us, where we'll send ideas to each other just over our chats, and then we'll take what they've done and we'll add to it, edit or change things, and then when we're in a happy place with it, we'll start demoing out things and sending it to each other. All of us have the fortune, at least, to be able to send ideas digitally. Like we can all record it at our places and send it over to the guys.
It's a world of a difference from when I was their age.
Yep.
MIDI files that sounded like Nintendo music, and then you'd have to kind of come up with whatever.
Well, even
Pro Tools.
The first album was mostly just like your brain, what's going on with your musical ideas. And then the second one we're adding Mitchie's doing more writing than I am.
Mitchie's been doing the most of the writing for the second album, and he's brought a ton of fantastic ideas to the table for the second album.
So follow up to the next question. Who do you think's got the best taste? Who's got the worst one?
Yo, you're starting
Best
shit,
taste
man.
versus the worst. Actually, not just metal. Music.
Music
Oh,
in general.
music in general?
Yeah.
Grayson, I'm gonna have to.
I think everyone laughs at
I have the best taste.
Okay.
I'll say it.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I listen to
course he
jazz,
does.
so that's arguably the worst taste of all of us. So.
I think all our taste in music is pretty bad.
You definitely don't
Unanimously,
want to
yeah,
That's the only
totally.
real answer.
Unanimously.
Yeah, that is the only real answer.
What do you think about what just happened on the show right now? How would you grade the show from a scale of 1 to 10?
Like our performance?
Yeah.
10. Definitely 10.
Oof,
They're all 10. Come out.
I'd say like a 7 for me. Yeah.
Why is that?
Just for me. Yeah, for me. But like the band, a 10.
The band's always a 10, but for me tonight, I give myself a 6.5, just due to technical issues. But
Fucking 0, all of you. Fuck the fuck up. You want this band to make it or not? No.
Yeah, it wasn't our best show, I'd say, but it was decent overall. Like the first song was a little iffy. There were some tech issues to work through and such, but the rest of the set went pretty well overall. So not our best performance.
Yeah, it's-
probably not our worst either. Somewhere maybe in the middle.
Yeah, if one of us can't hear what the other ones are, like what the rest of us are doing, it's like, you know, it's because you all have to be like on point and everything and hear every little accent and everything. So, but as far as I'm concerned,
the
I think
way.
we did a
You roll with
fantastic
it.
job. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So new album coming soon. What else is next for Thalassophobia?
we have a music video that we're going to be working on very, very, very soon, and very stoked to.
Performed one of the songs tonight.
And yeah, we performed
the
one of the-
song.
yes.
Not one of the songs, but the song.
true.
Man of War is the
Yeah.
title of the song.
Yeah, the last song on our set is going to be the music video we're going to be working on. So
Yeah. So we're going to be doing the music video, working on finishing the writing for the second album, and then after that, really finishing all of the tracking. We kind of write and record at the same time often. So some of these songs are already fully written and recorded. Other ones need still to be entirely written. It's a bit of a mixed bag, but immediate priorities include the music video and finishing the writing for the second album.
absolutely.
Before closing the interview, how do you see the Ottawa and the Canadian metal scene like in the near future?
in the near
question.
future, or
Good question.
well,
Lots of great bands. Lots of really great bands. Lots of really talented people. But it is hard to cut through. It is hard to gain traction in Canada, especially with this sort of music, this sort of genre that doesn't have the biggest.
Yeah, I really
I don't know.
believe that anyone who tries to pursue their musical endeavor here in Ottawa, they have to do it on hard mode. So if they do manage to break out, then it's because they really deserved it. They really earned it.
Absolutely,
You know? So,
absolutely.
You know, Ottawa has I'd say a thriving, passionate metal scene, but not one that's necessarily wide-reaching. It's fairly local to the Ottawa region. Some of the bands that are
always
in Ottawa
familiar
do,
faces,
yeah, a lot of familiar faces, and you know, when you're hosting shows regularly, it's often pretty difficult to get people to come out to shows because it's the same people that are coming out to each show necessarily. So I do agree with Mitchie in the sense that the bands that, you know, make it out of the Ottawa scene are ones that truly deserve it at the end of the day.
Anything you want to add?
I'd say I feel pretty fortunate. I probably could speak for the others. I feel pretty fortunate that we live in a city with a scene that's as passionate as ours. I feel grateful to have so many opportunities to work on things that I like doing.
I'm grateful for these guys.
Grateful for these guys. Yeah.
But you know, at the end of the day, you do music for the love of the game. Of
course, that's it.
2025 is a dystopian hellscape. Spotify owns all of us, and we're just doing it because we love it.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
613 represent.
We'll see you
We'll have the AI
in
version of
2026,
Thalassophobia.
brother.